Everybody, welcome to Newcastle Fans TV. I'm currently in the beautiful Chopwell Woods. There's squirrels running around us and people are out on jogs and everything around here as the weather is absolutely sensational. I think it's about 27, 28 degrees at the moment, which for England is very, very hot, especially the north. But we're here to talk about a few contract situations. We're going to hear from Kyle in a minute. But the news has broken today. It's been official. I don't think it's a huge surprise that Javier Manquillo has signed a four-year contract extension. So Steve Bruce firmly has him in his plans. And you probably think that Javier Manquillo is first choice right back now ahead of DeAndre Yedlin and Emil Kraft. Looks like it's been a bit of a disaster signing so far. But he's steadily improved defensively. He's got a lot better. And I think he still needs to work on his game going forward, but still, is he the answer for our right back problems? Not for me, but he's a good squad player. So I've always said that if Javier Manquillo stays on, I still feel that you need another first choice right back. I think you can get rid of Yedlin, you can get rid of Emil Kraft and sign a first. I'm not too concerned personally myself about Manquillo signing that contract extension. I think it is good news for a squad player. But I'd still like to see that area position strengthened. Andy Carroll, of course, local lad, bit of a leader, bit of a joker amongst the dressing room. And I've championed Andy Carroll. Some people on NFTV don't like him, but I've championed it because he can change a game. Notice how they were very, very quiet after Aston Villa game, weren't they? But what my point is that Andy Carroll can change a game off the bench. You look at Chelsea where we won 1-0. He should have got a penalty. I don't know how Lee Mason didn't see it, and he's there. He's the referee this weekend. I'm not looking forward to seeing Lee Mason in charge. And you look at Sheffield United away when he started, he was man of the match for me. He was sensational. And then you look at just Aston Villa. He came off the bench and instantly with Dwight Gale linked up and scored. So he's a threat off the bench. Is he going to be first choice? No. Is he going to be second choice? No. I still feel like you need another striker in, but I think you need to get Mutu and you need to get Gale out of the club. Get rid of those two. Make Andy Carroll third choice. Get someone for competition for Joe Linton up top. Because look, we're not going to sell Joe Linton. We'll spend too much money on him. We're not going to make a profit. Nothing back. So I think it's a good option off the bench because you can frighten defenders. And I would actually start Andy Carroll against Manchester City right now. I think you look at Manchester City's defence, it's not the strongest that it's been under Pep for quite a while now this season. I just think Carroll will cause Manchester City's defence a lot more problems. They'll not want to play against Andy Carroll. No way will they. But they're the two that have obviously signed. And Matty's signed a short-term deal. Look, we've talked about Matty. He's staying to the end of the season. We've talked about that. I'm not going to go on about that too much. But, of course, Rob Elliot, long servant at the club, signed in 2011. Alan Pardew's one of only 3 signings that he was allowed to make. Quiz question, if you can name the other 2, you get a point in the comment section. Name the other 2 that Pardew signed. But it's disappointing for him because he hasn't played much football. In fact, hardly any in the past 2.5 years. Since, effectively, since Dubravka came in, really, he hasn't, because he's dropped down to third choice. And now with Freddie Woodman desperate to play football next season, Woodman's already shouted on saying, I want to play first team football. And if that means I'm at Swansea City, you know, it's a difficult one with the goalkeeper because Darlow's only got a year left on his deal as well. So, look, he's been a great servant. He was player of the season 2015-16, I think it was. I'll always remember his man of the match performance against Bournemouth when we somehow got battered and won 1-0 through Perez's goal. But it's a shame because he lives literally on the front row on the sea up on is it Cullercoat? I'm sure it's Cullercoats. But it's a shame he's moved his mum up here, and you probably keep the house on. And it wouldn't surprise me with Elliot that he stays local, that he goes to a borough, or even worst case, if he drops down to League One to Sunderland. I could say he's 34 now. He needs to have a good end of his career, have a couple of years being a first choice regular somewhere. And of course, the others is Jamie Sterry, who has made 12 appearances for Newcastle, 24 years of age now, had a few loan spells out. If we've got a problem at right back with Manquillo, Yedlin and Kraft ahead of him, the future's not bright, unfortunately for Jamie, who's again another local lad. That's a shame, but wish him the very best. He's never going to break through with those 3 in front, and if we think we've got a problem at right back, that is a shame. And of course, no surprise, Jack Colback, who fell out of Rafa Benitez. Yeah, he had when he first signed from Sunderland, he had a great season, got called up for England, remember. Didn't make an appearance because I think he fell injured. But played regularly in the Championship, and then after that, Rafa Benitez tried to move him on, and Jack Colback was having none of it, and got a house down Nottingham now. Obviously, he's played at Forest for quite a while on loan, and he's been injured this season, so he's been sitting around collecting up at quite a high wage, doing nothing. So Colback to leave is the right decision. But against those three that have left, not too concerned about. I think it's the right decision. But this is what Kyle said about all the activity today.
It's a real shame for Rob Elliot, you know. He's been a great servant in Newcastle. When he joined on deadline day, he was kind of seen as just a third choice goalkeeper, and he's went and exceeded everybody's expectations. He gets the club, he gets the city, he loves the area. He's obviously living near Colour Courts. Loves it up here, so it's a real shame to see him go. But on the contracts front, I think both contracts make a lot of sense. Manquillo is a solid right back, and he has been for the last year or so. Especially under Bruce, he's excelled massively. Andy Carroll's an extra option off the bench. I do think we need to address these positions in the summer, regardless of who the owner is. But both are great for squad depth and numbers for next season. Jack Colback, shite. Sorry, he is. He won't. He hadn't played for Newcastle since the last Championship game, which was against Barnsley as we won the league. So it makes total sense to get rid of him. And Jamie Sterry, lovely lad, great determination. I hope he goes away and really proves Newcastle wrong, because he never really got that chance. There was a season where Yedlin and Manquillo were both really under par under Rafa, and he didn't get given that chance by Benitez, and I think that cost him his Newcastle career. But I do wish Jamie, Jack and Rob all the best with their future clubs and whatnot. And two good decisions to renew contracts, and maybe two good decisions in terms of releasing, and one sad to see go, but probably makes the most sense. So I've been Kyle, and back to you, Lee.
Thank you very much, Kyle. Right, so that is a wrap. Over on NFTV Extra, I talk about the 4 youth players which have left, which is Luke Charman, Liam Gibson, Victor Fernandez, and the goalkeeper Nathan Harker. So that's immediately after this video, so the countdown will already be started to pop over. And I'm a little bit disappointed by Victor Fernandez, I'm not going to lie, but I talk more about that over on that channel. Right, going to love yous and leave yous from Chopwell Woods as a moth tries to attack us. Take care, everyone. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.